Alright guys, welcome back. We are now on part 34 of my Sentinels of the Multiverse series. So we have 4 of the 6 Infernal Relics unlocked. All that's left now is to get the alternate Fanatic and the alternate Gloomweaver. We're actually not going to go after Gloomweaver just yet, because that requires Spite, and we're not going to show off the new villain just yet. Instead, we're going after the alternate Fanatic. So the story goes that the first time Fanatic ran into Apostate, she got her ass whooped. And we're basically going to be recreating that. So we need Fanatic. The actual unlock conditions for this is for Fanatic to have her Undaunted ongoing in play, and then she has to take lethal damage while she has her Aegis of Resurrection, so she'll get revived, and then she has to finish off Apostate with damage from Absolution. So it's a little involved. So we're going to need some setup. Let's get Argent Adept. And we're going to need some damage boosting, so let's bring Legacy. We'll bring Tachyon because acceleration is always good. And just to make sure that while I'm doing all sorts of stupid stuff to get Fanatic prepped, that Apostate isn't doing anything stupid in return, we're going to bring along Dark Visionary to keep his deck in check. Alright, so as for the environment that we're going to be fighting at, let's do... Let's see... Don't want to go to the Realm of Discord because weird things happen there. Let's go to Silver Gulch, because Silver Gulch has a lot of things that will be taking on, that will be fighting up Apostate's relics as well as us, and I'm tired of going to the Dino Realm, because they keep... It always seems I'm going to Primalis or Silver Gulch when I'm trying to unlock stuff. We'll lead off with Legacy, sure, and put Fanatic in the middle. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so there's Condemnation, Apostate's Fancy Sword. And... oh, great. Whole bunch of relics are coming out. This is very likely to end... oh, we're... Alright, well, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so how screwed are we? Discard is destroyed, move 5 demons to play. Whenever a villain other than this card will dealt damage, redirect that damage. Ugh. And this one gives all relics damage reduction 2. The villain turn, search the villain trash and deck for the card Runes of Malediction and put it into play. You search the villain deck, shuffle it. Of course! Oh boy, this is going to be a fight. See, this is... when Apostate gets starts where he just dumps all his relics out, that's where things get really nasty. Fortunately, we have an Inspiring Presence right off the bat, so we might actually be able to counteract this. Alright, let's see here. Well, Tachyon doesn't have any bursts in her discard, so we're just going to skip there. And start experimenting on the Argent Adept and get him accelerated out. Alright, we got some songs, that's good. Alright, so there's Absolution right off the bat, so that's good. Alright. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw out the sword. And we need to start killing that orb, so let's just start stabbing. Alright, Actually, Psychic Maelstrom will work wonders for this. Okay, so we'll start with... because, basically, because of the way Orb of Delirium works, all this damage is going to get redirected to it. So it's actually taking 10 damage. Let's go ahead and hit it straight up. So this will actually get rid of the orb. Oh wait, no, this is only 3 targets, so it's only going to be taking 6. That's fine. It's still taking 6 damage, which is going to put it a little bit easier at clearing it out. Alright, let's check Apostate's deck. Yeah, this thing is going on top. The Impulferer does not need to ever hit play. Alright, so, let's see, what do we have here? We've got the drum, accompany a rhythm, perform a melody. Oh, adorable! Alright, let's do that. Oh wait, I don't want to perform that melody. That doesn't do... crap. Back up, back up, back up! Whoops. Alright, so let's try this again. Search the deck. Is it the harp that I want? Perform harmony, accompany harmony. No, it's the perform. It's the bell that I want. All right, so yeah, we'll be getting the drum out in a little bit. So let's let everybody peek at their top card. No, Legacy keeps that. Tachyon. Does not want to discard Fleet of Foot. Fanatic. Does not want to discard Undaunted, because that's required for the unlock. Visionary does not need a suggestion. And Argent Adept does not want to discard Infernal Sonata. Alright, who wants to play a card? What are the orb? Oh, the orb's at 3. Alright. Well, it looks like Fanatic's playing a card. So she will Final Dive. Destroy the orb. And she gets to deal 3 damage to any one target. So we'll hit the Corrupted Effigy. Because I need to get rid of that thing so that I can actually destroy the Runes of Malediction. Because when Apostate gets all his relics out, he's a real pain in the ass. Fortunately, the gunmen are going to be sniping the relics for me as well, because they all have really low HP. Legacy can tank damage. So, now... oh, that's right, it's his top card, so we'll just get the Legacy Ring out now so that we have it prepped for the next round. Alright, so... let's Sucker Punch that Corrupted Effigy, get that out of there. And then... I guess Nimble Strike. Start working on the runes. Alright. Experiment on Argent Adept. Get his songs into play. Oh, boo. There goes an Arcane Cadence, too. Alright, so... let's see. That's not going to be that useful. So... I think we just Brutal Censure. Start working on the runes. Actually, I really should have brought Haka so that I could get Savage Mana out. Runes are down. And there's the Aegis of Resurrection, so we're actually almost to, all we need now is just to get Prayer of Desperation, which which is a card that I really don't ever want to have to play. Okay, so... let's Mind Spike and start clearing out... let's get rid of this. Get rid of as much of his bonus damage as possible. Alright, what do we got here? Fallen Angel or Gauntlet. What does this do? Heals the relics. Yeah, we'll let him have his gauntlet back. Apostate has 2 Gauntlets of Perdition, 1 for each hand. Adorable, isn't it? Alright, Haze I think we need to leave in play. So let's Vernal Sonata. And get a Nimble Strike to the top. Fanatic can put her Final Dive on top. Visionary, put a Mind Spike on top, sure. And Arcane Cadence. Prep. No one wants to peek. Everybody knows what their card... well, except for Legacy, but that's okay. Fanatic, get your Aegis into play. Alright. Oh, Sheriff Pratt. Cool. It didn't actually get rid of the Periapt. Oh, well, that happened. Alright. It's all good, though. Okay, so we'll throw out the Motivational Charge, and Galvanize, and Punch. Let's get rid of this thing. Okay, now we have things to do. Alright, so I guess we Nimble Strike. What does that do? 3 damage, so we'll hit this thing for 2. And then we've got 3 targets we can deal damage to. So we'll knock out the second gauntlet. Typically around a half an hour to an hour, depending on the complexity of the heroes and villains involved. Like, because I'm trying to do unlocks, it's actually going to be taking a lot longer than it normally would. Because I have to set up I have to get certain setups into play. Basically, like, for example, I have to actually get Fanatic to kill herself, and then I can, or actually, Fanatic has to actually die and resurrect herself, and then use her Prayer of Desperation, which ends her turn if it's played on her turn, and then she has to be the one to finish off Apostate. If this was just a normal game, I would probably be over with this game in another 20 minutes or so. But because of the... let's see... Well, I mean, each week is, when I'm playing, yeah, each week is going to be a new game. Doesn't matter which one I use. So we'll just... But I mean, next week, hopefully I'll have all of the unlocks done by the end of tonight. I might have one left to go, depending on how long these last 2 games go. And then, once I get Gloomweaver unlocked, we'll have a game for the alternate Gloomweaver as well. Alright, so this breaks all of Apostate's Relics, which significantly reduces his damage output. Now I need to start hitting Fnatic and getting her ready to resurrect. And I also need to get her down to her prayer. Put that on top. Alright, so let's start the chain. Alright, well, that goes to hand. Harp can go to top. Zero to the bottom. Onslaught to discard, and we'll play the Cadence. Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to put Dissonant to hand. Horn on top. Subdominant on the bottom. Discard Sarabande and play the Harp. Alright, so let's ring the bell. Start peeking. Legacy. He can keep his Fortitude. Tachyon doesn't need Supersonic Response. Fnatic does not need Embolden. No, we don't want to discard Twisty Ether. And we can discard the Horn. Okay, Fnatic gets... start getting Apostate down in health as well, so I can't just be beating on Fnatic. That's a card that I am never going to be playing this game. See, the thing about Sentinels is that there's hundreds of combinations you can possibly do, because you can do a team of anywhere from 3 to 5 different heroes, of which at the moment there are 14, I think, available. Then you pick a villain, of which there are like 10 or 12 available, and you pick an environment, of which there are like 8 available. So, lots of different combinations, and every game is pretty much going to be different. Alright, Fnatic's getting low on health, which is good. That means she's going to resurrect pretty soon. Doesn't matter. Okay. What is Apostate? Apocalypse, Apostate's version of End of Days. Okay, it's really sad when the Argent Adept has the highest... Wait a minute, no. What does he target? He targets... the highest HP... Yeah, it's really sad when the Argent Adept has the highest HP out of the entire party. Like, really sad. Alright, well, it's a good thing we have characters with plenty of ongoing and environment destruction, so we can get rid of Apocalypse before it wipes the board. And Tachyon doesn't have any of those cards in her hand. Alright, draw some cards, Tachyon. There it is. Okay. Alright, well that can go away. And... we don't need that. And Blinding Speed. Get rid of Apocalypse. We do not need you blowing up the board, Apostate. Adept. What do we got? Oh, more songs. Like, if I wanted to play every possible combination of heroes, villains, and environments, I would be here till next year, just because of how many different variations there are possible. Alright, anyway, getting back to... let's see here. Alright. Not actually going to intentionally have Fnatic kill herself just yet, because I need her to draw Prayer of Desperation first. The problem is, she only has 2 copies of it in her deck, and it's normally a terrible card. Because there are frequently times when it will literally do nothing. Alright, so let's Mind Spike, Apostate. Turmoil, Fnatic. We'll put Wrathful Retribution on top, sure. Okay, so let's get Dissonant out there. Okay. Perform. Subdominant. Who wants to play a card? Let's see here. Who has a card worth playing? No one really. Well, I could have Legacy play Takedown, because if I have him play Takedown out of turn, he won't take damage from it, because his end of turn is already passed, and it will stop Apostate from being able to do anything on his turn. So... do I really want... yeah, I might as well. Alright, Legacy, play Takedown. So, villain cards cannot be played. And then... no, we don't want that. So let's pitch 2 cards. Let's see... we can pitch this extra Subdominant and this extra Supertonic. And draw some more cards. Because it's like I haven't drawn enough already. What I really need, though, is Fnatic to be drawing cards. Oh boy. That is an explosives wagon. That is potentially very dangerous. Alright, okay. Let's punch Apostate in his face. It's getting really low on health, which is good. Which will make it be that much easier to finish him off once Fnatic actually reses. Alright, so let's see here. We'll go ahead and 7 bursts, so that would deal 10 damage. I don't want to get Apostate too low, otherwise the environment's going to start picking on him. So we'll just Hypersonic Assault. Make sure no one can deal damage. So, Fanatic's turn. We still do not have a Prayer of Desperation. So, let's get rid of Mr. Hayes and throw him into the Explosives wagon so we can get that out of here. And let's get rid of the Trow. Alright, so twist the Ether on Apostate. So that way we can set him to only deal one type of damage, and Legacy's next evolution can make him completely inert. Fanatic. Alright, can have Holy Nova, sure. Alright, so... let's just throw out the Super Tonic. And... Bell. Everybody peek. Well, more specifically, Legacy and Fanatic peek. Yes. Yes. Fanatic. We do not need a Holy Nova. We need a Prayer of Desperation. No. I did not want to actually do that. Oh well. Well, there goes that Subdominant. Let's throw out these guys. Clicked on the wrong card. No, lost in the past. We're gonna have to blow that up. Ew. Okay, what does this thing do? Tome of the Unnotable. Whenever a player draws a hero card, play the top card of the villain deck. When this card is destroyed, search the villain trash for condemnation and put it into play. Okay, that's fine. So... let's see... Legacy... oh, here we go. Legacy! Punch! so let's go ahead and start getting into trigger mode, because at this point, all we have to do is get Fnatic to resurrect and draw Prayer of Desperation, and that will... Of course, she also needs to take some significant amount of damage. Alright, doesn't really matter who I deal damage to. Have Tachyon experiment on herself, and nothing happens. Unfortunate. Alright, so... Okay, Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll consecrate a ground, destroy Lost in the Past, and then get rid of Condemnation. This will put Apostate into kill range, and have Fnatic hit herself. So at this point, all I need to do... Alright, so... Absolution, fire... Stab herself. This will trigger the Aegis. Alright, so now all I need to do is get Fnatic to draw and play her Prayer of Desperation. Easier said than done. Alright, Turmoil, Fnatic, where is it? Of course you don't have it. Alright, all Apostate has left in his deck are his demons right now. So... Alright, Fnatic's flipped. Let's start... How do I want to do this? See, now this is where it gets really complicated, because, again, I have to do all sorts of jumping through hoops to make sure that I get the circumstances exactly right for the unlock. Otherwise, I just wasted a half an hour. Alright, Argent Adept, get back an Arcane Cadence. No one else wants to get back anything. And we need to ring the bell. Legacy. Nah, he can have that. Tachyon. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Fnatic. We can definitely get rid of that. Visionary. We can get rid of that. And Adept. No, we like Arcane Cadence. Let's see. Who wants to play a card? Legacy... Yes, Legacy wants to play a card. He wants to bolster his allies. Alright, it's probably gonna be Tyler up next, knowing my luck. Called it! Ah, I hate you so much. He's gotta go. Because if I don't get rid of Tyler, he's gonna kill Apostate before Fnatic gets a chance to. Oh, and of course there's an Imp Pilferer. Why wouldn't there be an Imp Pilferer? jeez. What do I even discard or get rid of? I guess I can get rid of the Super Tonic, because that doesn't do anything. Damn it, Tyler. Alright, now I also have to be really careful about experimenting with Tachyon, because if she hits one of her attack everybody one-shots, that's going to end the game too. So, we'll just punch the crap out of Tyler here. Actually, experiment on Fanatic. See if we can get it. Flip a prayer. Nope. Alright, so let's see. I don't want to play any of these cards. Alright, so Fanatic's just gonna go stabby stabby on that imp. Alright, let's precog his deck to see what he has coming up. We'll put Profane Summons on top of the deck, because it does nothing! And then Turmoil Fanatic, try and get her prayer out. No, of course. Alright, the really sad thing is, I have to heal Apostate now, to make sure that he does not die. Except that I don't have a instrument that can... Alright, looks like we're... Oh, all of the no value. Jeez. Heal Fanatic. And I just know that the last of the Haze is going to be the one to show up, and he's going to kill Apostate. Temporal Event. We need to... We need to go into panic mode here. Because Apostate's gonna die if I don't do something. Wow. This is really awkward. Alright. Okay, Silver Shadow to hand. Silver Shadow... No, Conjuring to top. Conjuring to bottom. Dissonant to discard. Okay, we get to accompany. So... Company prep. Wow, that's nothing I actually want her to play. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I spent too much... I put too much damage on Apostate. Let's see. Legacy does not have anything worth playing. Tachyon definitely does not have anything worth playing. What does this do? 2 non-character card. Nope. That's... whatever. I have to destroy an instrument. So we'll just get rid of the harp. And I have to destroy a card, so we will destroy... Fortitude, I guess. Oh. Wow! This is ending very poorly. I'm probably going to have to do this again. Alright, back up. Okay, so... let's see... Alright, let's try this. See if we can draw something useful. Play another Silver Shadow. Discard these 2 Vernal Sonatas that really aren't doing anything at the moment. Okay, I might actually be able to pull this off. And if I do, it'll be a friggin' miracle. To the top, Supertonic to the bottom, Horn to the discard, Play Cadence. The things I do. Conjuration to hand. Hold on. I actually need to play that Bulwark, so put Subdominant to the top, Lyra to the bottom, discard this Onslaught. Okay. Oh, I still don't think this actually does it. Crap. So we give Apostate damage reduction 1, sure. Arginav can have 1 as well. Yeah, I really should have brought Haka along. Alright, let's give this one more try. Okay, so we're back to the power phase. No, we need to go back to the play phase. Okay, so we start off with the cadence. Shadow to hand. Conjure to top. Conjure to bottom. Dissonance to discard. And we will draw cards. Discard a pipes. What does this do again? Company of a rhythm and perform of a melody. That's not... Yeah, it's perform 2 different melodies. That won't work. We'll discard this. Now we need to play the second Silver Shadow to the Dissonant and get rid of these Sonatas. We will play... let's see... Cadence. What do you do? Perform melody and accompany of a harmony. No. You will not help me. Alright, so here we go again, chaining the cadences. See if we can pull this off. Alright. You are perform a harmony, accompany harmony. You are perform rhythm, accompany rhythm, or... I might actually be able to do this. Holy crap. Alright, perform. Subdominant. Adept. Plays Bulwark. And accompanies the subdominant. So I get to play another power. So... Alright, okay, so now I need to think. There's no point of flaring. Because, I mean, if I flare, I'll have the same result if I flare or not. I got it. Okay, we're good, we're good. I can give him damage reduction too. I can actually do this. Holy crap. Oh, the things that I do for this game. Oh, this is why Argent Adept is one of the most complex characters in the game. No one's discarding cards. And Apostate is not dying. Oh, I think I've lost it. Oh, man. That took way too much effort to actually pull off. Alright, so at this point, there really isn't anything for me to do, so we're just gonna galvanize and set Legacy immune to toxic damage, sure. Because we'll just make Apostate always deal toxic damage. Tachyon does not want to take damage, and she is going to completely skip her turn and draw a bunch of cards. Let's see. Fnatic still does not have her Prayer of Desperation, so she's just going to skip her turn as well. And draw some cards. And there it is. Okay, so this card, I hate this card so much. Draw until you have 6 cards in your hand, immediately end your turn. Fnatic has... How many cards does she have in her hand right now? She has like 8, 9? I don't know. She has more than 6. So, this card is completely useless, but it's required for this unlock. Jeez. Alright. Doesn't matter, Argent Adept's gonna make her play it. And then we can finally end this game. Alright, so... Okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I don't have anyone that can use I don't have any cards that let me use an extra power. So... Alright. Well, let's play the Lyra. I'm not actually going to be activating it. We're just going to Bell. Let's do Bulwark on Apostate and Fnatic again. And then Accompany Preparation on Fnatic so that she can play this stupid prayer. Doesn't actually draw any cards. Now watch, it's going to flip the other Sustain the Portal, and it's going to kill Apostate. Because this environment has like 3 of them. Oh, no, it's Cyrus. course it's Cyrus. Alright. I don't even know if I can get Apostate health high enough to survive this. So, let me see here. What other options do I have? Supertonic, that's a Harmony. Is there an instrument that does accompany of a... accompany rhythm, perform melody? What are you? Perform melody, accompany harmony... No. Well, we're getting this Supertonic out there, at least. So, wait a minute. Perform harmony and accompany harmony. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, Visionary. Visionary will torment, or turmoil, the Silver Gulch, and see what my options are. Oh, well, we're putting the Prickly Cactus on top of the deck. So this way we can make sure that Apostate doesn't die. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, 1 hour later, we finally unlock... Well, I'm not going to say anything, because something can still go horribly wrong. Alright, it's just an Impilferer. We're good. We're good. Maybe. We'll get rid of these HUD goggles, because Tachyon has plenty of cards to let her play extras. Alright, skip. Skip. Draw cards. Draw cards, Legacy. Draw all the cards. Skip. Skip. Draw more cards. You like drawing cards. That's all you do, Tachyon. End your turn, Fanatic. You don't need to do anything. Skip. Skip. Alright, Adept, you have one job. You have exactly one job. That is to punch yourself in the face. Whoa. And then to sing the song of Fanatic's people so that she may stab Apostate in his face with holy righteousness. Oh, it's over. So we unlock Fanatic's Alternates, which starts off with a higher health at 31 instead of 30, and her power is that she heals herself for 1 health and she draws a card. So she loses her raw damage, but she makes up for it in card selection or in card drawing, which she actually really needs. And also healing, so that her self-damaging abilities aren't as destructive as they normally are. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna take a break for a minute or two, and then we'll come back and we'll go after the new Spite, and I'll show him off, but give me a few minutes, so I'll see you in a little bit.